Hello. This is Joanna from Perfectly Creative over here in the UK, and this is the very first video in the Night Angels Global Video Hop. So please do check out all the other people that are in the hop. The link to the next person is in the comments description below, so please do check it out, preferably at the end of this video. So today, for this month, our theme is the mini catalogue, which by the time this goes live, hopefully you as customers will have all received your catalogue. Certainly if you're a customer of mine, you should have received your catalogue by now. The products are available for all customers from the 6th of September. So you are able to purchase to your heart's content from our new mini catalogue that is valid until the end of December. So taking a piece of copper clay that it measures 4mm on either side, smaller than a standard UK A6 card base, I then decided that I was going to emboss this using our Fern 3D embossing folder. It's a beautiful embossing folder, gives such beautiful foliage in the background, and is great for the autumn time of year when the ferns can be out, but also when the leaves are falling off the trees. So when you emboss this folder, it is a 3D embossing folder, so you'll need the thick plate, the number 1, and the number 4 plate, which is the dark grey plate, ensuring that the fold side goes first through the embossing machine. Otherwise you can potentially snap the embossing folder, but look how great that's come out. Absolutely gorgeous. One of my favourite embossing folders. So to add to this, I also decided that I would heat emboss onto this. So stamping randomly using my Versamark ink pad. Doesn't have to be perfect, and actually the more imperfect it is, the better. And I used our copper heat embossing powder to add that foiled effect, similar to what you find in the DSP within this suite. It's absolutely gorgeous DSP with some fantastic images, and for all those bookworms out there like me, this beautiful DSP with some books on it as well. Great for all of you bookworms that like to have libraries. So here I am, I'm just taking off some of the excess powder, just because I wanted it a little bit more random and not covering quite so much of the embossed background. And then just tapping off some of the excess before going in with my brush, just to take off some of the other areas. And to be honest, the majority of this will be covered up by the time I finish doing my stamping and created my focal point. And here I am just using my heat gun just to emboss the background, and you can see how magical heat embossing can be, but that great foiled effect that it gives you in the background. So here you can see some of the die cut images that I've cut from the specialty designer series paper that you also get as part of this suite, and the beautiful foiled DSP that I've used to cut for the leaves. here I am stamping in Pretty Peacock, the largest leaf from the stamp set. This goes with the vine that I've cut, that I die cut from the Specialty Designer Series paper that you can see there. And I've also stamped the smaller leaf, which at this point I couldn't decide between Pretty Peacock or Copper Clay. But as you can see, I die cut all of them, but in the end I decided on Pretty Peacock. So here are the two leaves that I stamped in Pretty Peacock with the added vines that I die cut from the Specialty DSP. I decided to heat emboss part of my sentiment, so I'm heat embossing on Mossy Meadow, which you'll find as one of the colours in the suite in the DSP, and I am heat embossing this in copper to keep that continuity going. So after trimming my sentiment, I decided that I would stamp the rest of my sentiment in Mossy Meadow on Very Vanilla to add this onto the card. To complete the card, I used our ribbon combo that comes as part of the suite. It is the copper and natural ribbon combo, and I just frayed the edge and trimmed it so it was flush with the edge of the copper clay layer. And I stuck it down using some tear and tape to ensure that it was stuck properly. You could always use Stampin' Seal. Then I just arranged the sentiment on some dimensionals and added some of the extra foliage that I'd already die cut, and completed it using the copper ribbon that also comes as part of the ribbon combo pack, and some of the embellishments that come, which come as speckled. If you like this card, I also added a Very Vanilla insert into the card for you to write your message on. If you like this card, please do subscribe below, and please do check out the rest of the people in the hop. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and don't forget to give me a like and a thumbs up.